It's time now for the Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament on the Central Iowa Sports Network. From the smallest towns to the biggest cities, watch the Iowa girl compete for the title of state champion. CISN.TV's coverage of the state tournament is presented by Mid-American Energy, Schottenkirk Chevy of Waukee, Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottlers. Also brought to you by the Iowa Pork Producers, Shields, Fairway Foods, Buena Vista University, the Better Business Bureau. Now let's go courtside at Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines for state tournament basketball.
Hello everybody and welcome back. It's time for Class 2A basketball here at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Basketball Championships. Down on the court, we are at Wells Fargo Arena. We finished with 4A, then we went to 3A, and now, Dar Danielson, it's time for 2A.
Are we through 5-4-3
5-4-3. We're almost past the midway. Well, we are past the midway point now of the quarterfinal rounds.
Boy, it seems like we've only been here like 2 days.
I think so.
Just about.
I don't know what day of the week it is. I believe it's Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
And we're coming up on 6:43. This game is a couple of minutes away from starting their pregame rituals, which will be introductions and fan recognition. But Dar, let's talk about the actual, game. West Sioux, the Falcons from Northwest Iowa, they'll be playing the Treynor Cardinals in 2A. Treynor from Southwest Iowa. Treynor, a shot away from a state title last year. New coach, same result. They're back at the tournament.
Yeah, the old 1 versus 8 game here, and we've seen a few of those go the one way. We've seen them go the other way, and that's the thing, though. When you get to the state title, you say, well, we got a lot of kids back, and we might get back there. But that's not guaranteed. You got to come out, and you run into other teams. They've changed, and the path isn't the same each year. It's different, so it is tough to get back, but we'll see what happens with Treynor. This is the first step. And
Treynor comes in, and they have some incredible players, including one of the best scoring players in the tournament, and that's Madeline Deichler. And she is a senior for Treynor, averaging 18 points. That's just a couple of ticks behind Mary Crompton of Iowa City Regina, who we'll see in the nightcap here in about 90 minutes. Treynor also brings in Kayla Chapman. She's averaging just under 17 points a contest. But for West Sioux, they don't have anybody in that top scoring. They're going to have to try to do it with defense, but when they do get some scoring, it usually comes in the form of Abby Erickson. She is their leading scorer with just under 13 points a contest.
And Treynor has 3 players in double figures. West Sioux just 2, so again, it's sometimes the people who step up and add in those extra points too for you.
Scoring offense, the Falcons of West Sioux averaging 54.2, whereas Treynor is putting up about 62 points a game. Both teams play pretty good defense, keeping your opponent under 40. The margin, though, Treynor has won their games by a little wider margin this season. Both teams, here, but really a lot of the statistics are favoring Treynor, but you would kind of expect that as the 1 seed in the tournament.
Yeah, the team that's lost just 1 game, they're returning after making it to the title game. Stats can lie.
Stats can lie.
And you can have a slow start and you can have a bad quarter, and it can end up hurting you here, as we saw in that last game.
With Red Oak, as Red Oak goes down to Sioux Center, who also a runner-up last year. So both runners-up, it would be runners-up. It's like attorneys general.
Runners-up, yeah.
Yeah, Sioux Center was a runner-up last year. And Treynor, they need to get past the round to have momentum moving forward. So we will now go across the way. Joe Hammond will introduce our fans of the game, then the non-starters and the starters, and then we'll play some basketball. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Are you ready?
I am ready. Here's Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, Iowa for tonight's 2018 IGHSAU Iowa Farm Bureau Girls State Basketball quarterfinal matchup featuring the number 8 seed West Sioux Falcons and the number 1 seed Treynor Cardinals. Fans, at this time, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and the Iowa Farm Bureau would like to recognize the outstanding sportsmanship shown by West Sioux High School and Treynor High School. In recognition of the importance of good sportsmanship, each state qualifying school was asked to nominate a spectator who represents their school and community in a sportsmanlike manner. Karen Brown of the IGHSAU will present each nominee with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school scholarship fund. Please join us in honoring these individuals whose decorum and respect for others serves as a model for all spectators attending interscholastic events. From West Sioux High School, Denny Holzhoff. And from Treynor High School, Kent Ponsolo. Fans, it's now time to introduce the players in tonight's quarterfinal matchup. First, the non-starters and assistant coaches for the number 8 seed West Sioux Falcons. Number 10, Shady Blankenship. Number 20, Haley Bach. Number 21, Nana Skipper. Number 23, Taylor Rodenberg. Number 24, Samantha Salker. Number 30, Megan Danielson. Number 32, Sydney Ranking. Number 34, Emma McMenamin. And number 42, Erica McKinney. The assistant coaches for West Sioux are Karen Engelman and Andrea Anderson. Now let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches for the number 1 seed Treynor Cardinals. Number 10, Lori Castle. Number 12, Alyssa Keller. Number 20, Mandy Stockdill. Number 22, Kennedy Elwood. Number 30, Brianna Tossi. Number 32, Gracie Hansen. Number 40, Faith Julesgaard. And number 54, Anna Halverson. The assistant coaches for Treynor are Jeff Point, Travis Castle, and Abby Tarts. And now, let's meet your starters for both teams. For West Sioux, a 5'5" senior, number 12, Katie Copeland. And for Treynor, a 5'9" junior, number 14, Sydney Carman. For West Sioux, a 5'7" senior, number 14, Josie McKee. And for Treynor, a 5'9" junior, number 24, Connor Sutman. For West Sioux, a 5'6" junior, number 22, Emma Mace. And for Treynor, a 5'9" junior, number 34, Kayla Chapman. For West Sioux, a 5'9" sophomore, number 35, Peyton Schwiesaw. And for Treynor, a 5'10" senior, number 44, Madeline Deichler. For West Sioux, a 6' senior, number 40, Abby Erickson. For Treynor, a 5'9" junior, number 50, Sydney Houston. The head coach for West Sioux is Adam McVeigh, and the head coach for Treynor is Joe Chapman. The officials for tonight's game are Lance Plager, Chris Ehlers, Todd Sadler, and Craig Murray. Welcome, West Sioux and Treynor, to the 2018 Iowa Girls State Tournament.
Time to play some basketball here. Treynor and West Sioux brought to you here on CISN.TV. Hello, everybody. Paul Yeager alongside Dar Danielson. And Dar, Keys to the ball game if you're Treynor.
I think come out, play your game right away. Take it to West Sioux. You know, they're the team that wants to come out and get the upset, so come out, take it at them right away, get a good start at it.
And if you're West Sioux?
Don't let them take it to you right away. Come out, you know, stay close, get your legs under you, and, you know, try to control the tempo if you can yourself.
Erickson tips it to Mace, and we're underway. West Sioux has it, all blue uniforms trimmed with red, and the numbers are white. Treynor, all white with a nice red stripe down the left and right side in parallel fashion, with Treynor across the front in red. Turnaround, 15-footer, no good. Abby Erickson, rebound for Treynor. Here come the Cardinals. Look for Deichler early. She's topped the key, thinks about it for a moment. They go to Carmen. Now up top, that's Kayla Chapman. Or I'm sorry, that's Sudman. Inside, Deichler on the baseline. Drives, the lookie, the curve, and the two.
Just a good baseline move down there.
Deichler for two and back away. The other side, no good. Shot off the mark. Katie Koopmans. Treynor quickly up ahead. Deichler thought about it on the top, drives, rebound, put back, and bucket, Sydney Huseman. And then goes down. That's Deichler, actually.
Yeah.
Slow on the ankle, just kind of turned it. That happens.
She's trying to walk it off, but looks like she's already wearing the ankle wraps inside her shoes, and she's going to come out. Tori Castle in.
And that was Huseman with the bucket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was, and then Deichler,
Yeah, then she got
the rebound.
the rebound. Nice drive and travel, though. Peyton Schwiesaw.
Well, that's 2 times down the floor, and 2 times they've tried to go into the defense. That's where you want to maybe kick it back out, because if you get in there and you see you're covered by 3 people, then there's probably somebody else open. I don't know.
Well, and attacking is one of those things. You're trying to draw some contact down low, and they're not going to call the fouls away. 15-foot inside, nice post move. Straight up was Abby Erickson, and then coming away with the board is Peyton Schwiesaw. Nearly stolen away and is going to be not saved. Great hustle, far side.
Wow, we've already
Kayla Chapman.
probably going to have more bruises in this first few minutes of this game than had one player already go out with a turned ankle, and everybody's sitting on the floor here. So this is going to be a wild one, I think.
A little bit of pressure applied here by Treynor. They get the trap right here in the corner, and it's going to be a jump ball. Alternating possession will go to Treynor. And the number 1 team in Class 2A with a 4-0 lead will inbound the basketball right in front of us. You look good on camera there, Dar.
Oh, thank you. As I said to Andy Pollock today, they shot our best side from the back there.
Sudman now swing over. Castle, who's into the ball game for Deichler. Top of the key. Carmen lost it for just a moment. Trying to get down low is Huseman. Sorry. Nice move. Sudman's shot, not quite there.
Erickson with the rebound.
Treynor still looking in that man-to-man defense. Top of the key 3, that's going to be short. And not able to keep it in is Treynor.
But I like that inside,
Or
outside.
is West Sioux, sorry.
Yeah.
Treynor will get the basketball.
Inside, outside, but shot didn't go. But they came down and worked the offense, got a few passes.
Sudman across the timeline. Pick, and then the roll, and then it goes out of bounds. It's off West Sioux. Wondering where West Sioux is, Dar? You been to Haywarden lately?
No, but I know where that's at.
Northwest Iowa, just off highway, or I-29. Along the Missouri River. Nice drive and score, Kayla Chapman. 6-0 lead, then stolen again. And that's Chapman again. She scored 2 in a row here. 8-0 lead, just like that. Treynor in control.
Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history. This
Treynor goes out to an 8-0 lead here, Dar, and they've done it by just being the better team so far.
Yeah, 4 of 8 shots, and West Sioux's only taken 3 shots and missed all 3.
And now the pressure applied by Treynor, and now the Cardinals are going to push the issue. Going deep for a moment. Now they'll kick it right side. 3-pointer off the mark by Castle. Rebound West Sioux. Here come the Falcons. Flying in formation, loose ball. Koopmans tried to chase that one down. Now we lost the ball under the table.
Peter Tarpey has to chase it down after, yeah, gets over there.
About time he did something around here. And that's not even your chair.
Hey, be careful. He's running the controls over there. He can shut you off quickly.
Erickson. Shot is good.
Basketball number 40, Abby Erickson.
So Erickson gets the first 2 for West Sioux.
And just about halfway through the first quarter, but we've seen a lot of quarters start that way for teams here.
Back in that 3A game, 3 points was all that South Tama could muster in their first quarter. West Sioux, lots of time, but Treynor just kind of playing at just a little more, a little higher intensity level.
Yeah, a little bit faster pace at this point.
Pressure still coming from Treynor. Full court action. Loose ball. West Sioux gets it across, plenty of time. Driving is Schweisaw. No. Rebound comes out to Deichler, who's back into the ball game. That's Chapman. Deichler looking to set the pick. Goes around, nice drive, the scoop, the loop, no score. And on the rebound, Huseman is fouled.
Fouls on West Sioux, number 40, Abby Erickson.
Erickson picks up her first.
And the first foul of the game, right? About 5 minutes in.
Yeah, that's, I wonder what happened in that last game. 3-pointer on the way, no good, rebound, still on the ground. We're gonna tie that one up, and this one will stay on the right side of the Wells Fargo Arena floor. And that's the north side, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that north?
I believe so, north, yeah.
Taken me a while to figure that out. Chapman, now Deichler, drives, pulls up, short, rebound, West Sioux. Coming up with it is Josie McKee. McKee goes into Erickson, spin around, good!
That's what you want, go to the post, work it in.
Cuts the lead in half, now back to 4. Stockdale, now Deichler just gets past the defense, made it look easy. 4 now for Madeline.
Yeah, just a half pump fake, and everybody came up on her, and then she just drove by them.
Ends a 4-0 run for West Sioux. Inside, Erickson, drop step, loses it for a moment, gets it back, puts it up short, has her own rebound, and she travels.
Yeah, she came down with that ball kind of in her stomach and rolled over. The ball had come straight down and she'd be able to get it. It wouldn't have been a travel, but.
Those are just the rules, and they're just here to enforce them.
Yeah.
As silly as it may sound. Driving, the Cardinals. Inside, Deichler kicks it back out. Now Treynor gets a couple more passes in. That's Chapman. Now Sudman. Sudman again inside Deichler over Erickson. Erickson has it before she falls to the ground. She gets rid of it. Up ahead, West Sioux had an outlet. Now they hold up for numbers. But now they got to get rid of it. It's going to be a 5 count. Erickson, loose ball, tied up, jump ball.
And that's the 4th held ball.
Yeah, that was McKee. Sorry, not Erickson. Near that 5 count in that corner was Mace. And now back up to McKee. IGHSAU. Probably my favorite name of the tournament so far. Driving is Koopmans. I'll tell you what, West Sioux, you know, a lot of these teams sometimes will just wait for a call. West Sioux is driving and attacking, Gar.
Yeah, they're taking it right at the defense.
At the line for West Sioux, Katie Koopmans shooting 2.
Katie Koopmans, hits the first free throw, her first point of the game. Hits them both. Back to a 4-point lead for Treynor. Connor Sudman with it at the top. Now moves to the right. Deichler makes it look easy.
Well, and after she drove on him last time, they waited, and then she, I'll just shoot it.
West Sioux drives, and no! Oh, that bucket by Koopmans was all but down, and it comes back out. Treynor, the rebound, and pushing tempo. Deichler, top of the 3, short, tipped to West Sioux. That's Mace. Under 50 seconds to play first quarter. Erickson kicks it back out. McKee, 3, no. Rebound, Sudman. Chapman. Inside, you bet Deichler. Shot is blocked by Erickson. You know, that's the thing. It wasn't a swat on that block. It was just a reach, and just kind of
hand over on the ball.
31 and a half seconds to go. 12-6. West Sioux trails, but now has the basketball.
Full court pressure again.
West Sioux gets out of the pressure, at least across midcourt. They'll face it now in the half court. IGHSAU into Erickson. Takes a dribble, turns around, shoots it. Off the mark, Deichler the rebound. 10 seconds to go, first quarter. Left side for 3, 5 seconds. Deichler fakes left, pulls up, now goes right, 2 seconds. 1, they got to get the shot off. It'll go, count if it goes. Oh, but down for Connor Sudman. We end the first quarter. Treynor 12, West Sioux 6. Back in a moment on CISN.TV.
I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything. I don't know, just the opportunity. I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything.
The Treynor Cardinals got to the state tournament with a win over Mount Ayr, 76-42. West Sioux, they knocked out IKM Manning, 58-54. West Sioux coached by Adam McVeigh, second year and in his career, and they both have been at West Sioux. In fact, he's been coach of the year in the district 2 years running. Whereas Treynor, a new coach, Joe Chapman, replaces a longtime coach there in Gail Hartigan, and I know that was quite the story in the offseason of who was going to be the new head coach after Gail retired. But they bring in Joe Chapman, and he's got him back at state, 22-1.
They started out 33.3% from the floor, 0 for 4 from three-point range for Treynor. West Sioux shooting just 20%, 2 of 10, including all 1 from three-point range.
Treynor shooting 33% from the field. West Sioux 20%, Dar. That's not a, you got to shoot a little better than 20.
A little better than that, and then 5 turnovers for West Sioux, too, to 1 for Treynor.
We've got our 2 horns. We're ready to play the second quarter. Treynor will get the basketball, go left to right in all white. Sudman, top of the key. Inside, Deichler. Feels like she has scored all the points, but she only has 6. 3 ball on the way, corner, no good. Erickson the rebound. I'll tell you, I'm impressed with Abby Erickson. She's really been in a lot of places, been a good balance to Deichler so far.
Yeah, that's her 4th rebound here.
West Sioux pulls up the dribble.
And I think if they can get her in the scoring mode and get her to score some too, that would help for West Sioux.
Koopman's with it, inside. Erickson's there.
Kick save, so West Sioux will get it out of bounds.
We'll reset the shot clock. Oh, wait, sorry. Didn't mean to bring that up.
Yeah, don't bring that one up.
Erickson with it, cross-court pass to Mace, the drive, no good. Erickson's there, goes off her left hand, out of bounds.
She was in a good spot. If she could have corralled that one to go right back up, but just ran out of room under the basket there.
Treynor by 6 as we play the second quarter here. The winner plays in the semifinals. 2A this year will play their finals on Saturday. We're going to go 5 and 4 on Friday, 3-2-1 on Saturday.
Josie McKee, her first, team number 2.
That's correct. That is exactly correct. Thank you. I know that, and I knew that too. That's what bothers me. Okay, I said Haywarden is on the Missouri. It is not. Part of the district is on the Missouri, but Haywarden is actually on the Big Sioux. But when the Missouri floods, sometimes it goes, the Big Sioux will flood as well. I know it's in the Missouri Valley region. So my apologies. Thank you so much for making that call. That's all on me. I give them credit, and they knew who to call. And thank you so much. I've been to Haywarden. That's the thing. I know where it is. Thank you.
Well, I wasn't even paying attention, so I didn't catch your mistake.
I don't know. Is the game going on still?
Yeah. Yeah.
Deichler at the free throw line. All week you can watch all the action.
Yeah, we're glad they're watching, and we're glad they get to us, you know.
1 of 2 on free throws.
You want to send me your critique of Paul at Dar Danielson on Twitter.
Oh boy, you're just trying to gain followers there. The hoop and the harm. Kayla Chapman.
On West Sioux, number 35, Peyton Schwesaw, her second. Number 30.
Oh, I love it.
Checks into the West Sioux lineup.
Hey, that's good.
Treynor, Kayla Chapman, 3-1.
The staff here at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, they already knew that. They didn't have to remind. They knew. Free throw is good by Kayla Chapman, now has 7.
So 4-0 run to start the second quarter.
10-point lead stays. Erickson gets the rebound. 16-6. West Sioux's got to get a bucket here. Treynor now. Erickson doesn't even put it on the floor. She just turns around and shoots.
Now again, if they can get her going, that's going to help a lot.
And that, it's going to be an offensive foul. You know, with Erickson right there, sometimes players will instinctively put the ball on the floor and turn around and shoot it. That's not what she did right there.
No, didn't take a dribble, didn't put it down, and just went to the hoop, and that way the defense can't get to it.
Right. Now, the thing is, the Treynor is well-versed, and they were all over Erickson regardless if she put it on the floor. And now they've gone to a different post down low. and that's Danielson, number 30.
She seems like a nice young lady.
Yeah, great last name.
Yeah. No relation that I know.
Now, the Danielsons in the North Polk game, that is relation to you?
No.
Oh, okay. Left-hander won't go for West Sioux, and Treynor clears it out. Up ahead, quickly. Deichler, left side, three-point line. Puts a couple dribbles on the floor. Ball's knocked away momentarily. Sudman into Deichler. They quickly collapse on her once she gets the ball. Great ball movement by Treynor. Let's try it again. Up, under, good. Now 9 for Deichler.
And a kick. Treynor has got it's a controlled, but it's fast offense. You know, they're moving the ball around. They take a lot of time, but they move the ball around quickly while they're taking that time.
Whoop, sorry. That's just my head hitting the table. Hello.
Push, here, push, right there.
We'll let the referees make that call.
Call a foul on that.
See, that's why we have a microphone courtside, Peter. I can hear what he said. I don't know, I wasn't listening. No, he said push right here. I know, you know, that's funny. Peter Tarpey, our executive producer on the broadcast here, talks about there's a dead spot on the floor, and Andy Pollack was talking about that this morning. Right here at midcourt,
right in the middle,
where we sit for the pregame show, the floor has a boom, boom.
Yeah, you'll hear it when they come by.
Inside Deichler. Nice move. Erickson blocks it again and steps on the line, though, with the basketball.
Yeah, they don't have blocks on there, do they?
No, they don't. I think they keep the stat. I just don't think
they just don't put it on the quick stats.
It's not on the in game. Treynor by 10. Nice drive. All attacking. Both of these teams really not hanging out looking for threes. They're looking to drive.
Right, yeah.
Per second, 2-5.
Well, Treynor's missed all 6 threes that they've shot so far.
Free throw good by Kayla Chapman. She now has 8. Biggest lead of the game now, 11. For the game, Treynor is 75% on their free throws, but 0% on their 3-point attempts. Second free throw is good by Chapman. 20-8. West Sioux looking, got to get a bucket here. Get into double figures. See that ball go through, build some confidence down low. Nice touch pass, in and out. They go three-pointer on the way, no good. Blankenship the rebound. Or Blankenship, I'm sorry. That was Castle with the rebound. That's Deichler. That's easy to say. She now has 11, Dar.
Talk about no wasted move, but turn it to the basket and put it right up.
West Sioux up ahead, and the bucket goes. Megan Danielson. Treynor, 5-second call, and allow there. Now wait a minute.
We call timeout before.
Did we get the timeout before?
They must have. Yeah.
Full timeout. We'll step away. Treynor by 12.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture, At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homeacres on Douglas in Urbandale.
Treynor has a 12-point lead at the 3:18 mark here inside Wells Fargo Arena. Paul Yeager and Dar Danielson. Game 6 of 7 today, all live on CISN.TV. Regina of Iowa City will play after us as they face Grundy Center. So if you're waiting for that ball game, we'll have it here in a little bit. Joe Danielson and Jackie Sapp will have the call. Deichler on the right block this time. Three-pointer off the mark, rebound. Danielson. Here comes West Sioux in the blue. Schweisaw. Haven't seen Erickson for a while. We've seen a little more of Danielson. In, out, nice move. Schweisaw pulls up. No good, little hard, tipped away. Chapman with it. She holds, waits for traffic to clear. And now Treynor will push across midcourt. Coming up at halftime, we'll talk with the head coach of Sioux Center. Interior pass, and there is a foul on Danielson.
Fouls on West Sioux.
Deichler, you know what she's going to do when she gets it on the block, but how do you stop it? That's the thing, you know. I mean, well, Erickson did because she's got the height, but she's going to get it and go right to the basket.
Free throw off the mark. Doug Winterfeld, head coach at Sioux Center, will be our guest. I see him walking around there on the far side. He'll make his way over here. His team in the semifinals for the second straight year. Treynor trying to get back to the semifinals. They're up 13 right now on West Sioux. Danielson was open for just a moment. They get it back to her on the left block. Deichler can play defense as well. She knocks that one away. Sudman. Deichler has Blankenship at the top, but she'll take it to the right and score.
Takes it to the right, takes it to the left. Or she'll just stop and pop.
Timeout, West Sioux. A full timeout.
West Sioux has to talk it over. Down 15 as we enter under 2 minutes here in the first half.
Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together, we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is Iowa.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules. They're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology. Our focus is your good health.
Haywarden is also where Highway 12 and Highway 10 meet up.
Okay,
but the reason I bring it up, Dar, is it's ridiculously close to Sioux Center, and you've got two teams from Northwest Iowa. Is kind of where I'm going with this. Northwest Iowa is well represented in the tournament. Hello, it's coming into your living room. Yeah. We've got Sioux Center. Normally we'll see like a Western Christian, a Unity Christian, maybe a couple of the Sioux City schools up here, but Sioux Center and West Sioux just not that far apart, and the talent is in several spots, and we're seeing West Sioux here competing on the big stage.
Maybe it's the cold winters. Everybody's inside playing basketball, and that's why they're so good.
Well, and there's a culture, too, of things.
Yeah.
You've talked with plenty of coaches up there, and they just say, this is what we do. We play. Deichler gets the pass, and 3 Falcons collapse. Wow, how she found an open teammate. Swing it again, left side. 3 ball, off the mark. Rebound again, Deichler underneath for 2 more.
Well, I was just about to say they found a way to defense her, put 3 on her, but if you pass it out and get it back to her, eventually she's going to score, and she did there. And then the turnover.
Treynor in the final 25 seconds here of the half. Up 17. Going to hold for 1. The call comes from the bench for a play called Iowa. 10 seconds. Deichler, left block, back, top of the key. 3! Good! Connor Sudman!
That's their first 3, I believe, of the game, isn't it?
And first points. That's the Shields' 3-point play.
2018 IGHSAU Iowa Farm Bureau Girls State
So a 20-point lead at the half. But
required for re-entry.
After watching that last game, it seems like a slow leaked out to 20, doesn't it?
Yeah. The thing is, West Sioux scored 6 in the first, 4 in the second, and then it was an 18-4 difference here in that second quarter that put Treynor in command of this contest. And they are the top seed in Class 2A. They have been in the championship game before, and they're coming back out now looking as they go into the locker room. 14 points for Madeline Deichler. She's just done it all. And we'll take a closer look at the halftime statistics. They are now updated. I was going to wait until they were updated. 16 for Deichler, 9 for Kayla Chapman, 3 for Connor Sudman. She got him right there at the buzzer. And Sydney Huseman for 2 for Treynor, and a total of 30. And it's 6 for Abby Erickson for West Sioux, who is on the bench with 2 fouls. Also, Peyton Schweisaw, she has 2 fouls and no points. And then it's 2 points for Koopmans and Danielson. That's how we end this first half.
And you're on camera, by the way.
Oh, hi. 30-10. Sorry. I just get all wrapped up in things. Well, and that would explain why they're doing the radio interview at half, because it is all back to the region. I'm paying attention. Trust me, I know what's going on. I know right now we're going to take a break and be back after this. You are watching Class 2A, Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Basketball here from Wells Fargo Arena.
Is your hometown clothing store the one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we got it all.
It has become something of a lost art. Remembering someone's face. Remembering a name. They're the building blocks of a strong, caring community. Can you think of anything else more important than that? We can't.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
I can't sing the song too long, otherwise we use the YouTube clearance. Paul Yeager and Dar Danielson here at halftime of this contest. And Dar, we started in 4A all the way back at 10 a.m. this morning. Our first big upset of the day. In our first game, Council Bluffs Lewis Central, 22-0, 2 seed in the tournament, goes down to Lamar's 52-43. So both 5A and 4A, number 2 seeds, done after the first day.
Yeah, and we saw some of the other higher seeds go down in the other
5A?
games too, in 5A, didn't we? Was it the 3? Was it the 3 seed or?
Dowling Catholic, the 3 seed, the 2 seed Cedar Falls. And that was how that one worked out. Now in 4A, it was, as we mentioned, it was Lamar's over Lewis Central. Lamar's will play Grinnell on Thursday afternoon at 3:15. The other games that we saw today in Class 3A, Crestwood rolled 66-28, had a continuous clock in that one. North Polk over Davenport Assumption 64-47. What'd you think of those two?
What are we talking about?
Did you have any? I mean, that North Polk game, you did that one.
Yeah, that
North Polk was a good one.
That was a good one, and it tightened up. It looked like it was going to get out of hand, but then ended up getting a little tighter. But then North Polk kind of took control of that, and so that was a good ball game. And then the Clear Lake Monticello, that was one that stayed close for a while too, and then kind of Monticello took control there.
Monticello won by 11, 61-50. Lauren Reese with 22. Cooper had a double-double, 15 points and 10 rebounds. And then in the game right before us, it was Sioux Center 76, Red Oak 60. And if you take out that first quarter performance by Red Oak, Dar, I think that's a different contest. They only scored 9 points in that first quarter.
Yeah, they came back and matched the pressing, stealing, shooting, running, and gunning style there later in the game. But then by then the hole was too big to come back, and they got it. They whittled it down, I think, to 9 at one point. But then they just could not get over the top on that one. And yeah, you wonder what would have happened on those slow starts. And teams will go back sometimes and look at that. You start out slow in the tournament, and it's one bad quarter, and you can't get back at it. So,
all right, we have one more game yet to come tonight, and that's Grundy Center in Iowa City, Regina. Again, you can see all games all week live on the web, whether it's on CISN.TV or the finals on IPTV.org. We have 7 today. We'll have 6 tomorrow. We'll finish the last 2 of 2A. That will be Dike, New Hartford, Cascade, and then North Union and Panorama. And then when we get to all the 1A games, Algona Bishop Garrett against Springville. That's Garrigan, sorry. AGWSR versus Exira EHK. I think Joe calls that the Alphabet Bowl.
Yeah, the Alphabet game there with the old combined school districts. And then if you didn't get to see it all, you can go back and watch them again, too, at CISN.TV.
They're on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, so search CISN.TV. The final 2 games tomorrow, Key of Lansing and Newell Fonda, and Montezuma and Central Decatur. So we got a couple of good games here. We will step away for just a moment, and we'll be in with our head coach from Sioux Center right after this, back here on CISN.TV.
Strong community doesn't happen overnight. It takes a vision for the future, the ability to turn a challenge into a success, and individuals who inspire new generations of growth. Greater Des Moines has done a lot of growing over the years, and so have we. At Brick Gentry Law, your success is something that we create together. Thank you for making us a part of your community. Thank you for 50 years. Building a strong...
All right, welcome back. We are at halftime, and Doug Winterfeld, head coach at Sioux Central. Good first, or Sioux Center. Don't say Sioux Central. That's rival. I'll get in trouble. We'll both get. I'm already in trouble talking about Haywarden. So, hey, championship game last year. You come out, your girls know you've got a great squad. What is different? Anything different so far in this squad? I mean, they roll in that first round game again.
Yeah, we just came out and played hard. You know, our girls have been here. They've been through it. The seniors were here as sophomores. They know what it takes, and they're great leaders for our younger girls and our unexperienced girls on the big floor here tonight.
Lexi Turing gets all the attention, and there's a good reason for it. She is an outstanding athlete and basketball player.
She is. She leads us in about every category except for assists. She's got 165 steals on the year. Just anticipates, and over the course of this year, she's had 3 triple doubles, where she had 10, 12 steals and 12 boards and 15 points. You know, that just doesn't always happen. She's just a special player.
That's the hard one to do with the steals instead of the assists.
Yeah.
That just shows. So has she picked, I didn't get a chance to ask, has she picked a sport yet or a location or what she
is
wants
going to
do?
Northwestern in Orange City, play basketball.
That was our guess, is where she was going.
Shayla Post is also going there.
Yeah.
And Jordan Vermon's going to play at Dort.
So the rest of your squad, again, you know the area, you know the drill. You get in the title game last year. Obviously, you want to get back there again. But what have you preached to these girls about trying to get there?
We just got to take one game at a time. Let's not look ahead.
That's our job. We're just here to annoy you with that.
That's all right. I'm just trying to keep them where they're focused on the game at hand, and that was our job tonight. I thought the first half we did a really good job. Second half, we maybe were on our heels. You know, we can't give up 15 offensive boards in the second half. There was a lot of standing around watching. They were the more aggressive team the second half. We were just fortunate to have a nice lead at halftime.
So Sioux Center, the Warriors, they powered on, they warred on in this contest. So now do you go home or do you stay?
Nope, we stay.
What are you going to do tomorrow?
We're going to Hickory Park.
Are you really going up to Ames? Oh,
yes, we are.
Do you have a certain meal that you like?
No.
Just anything that they put on your plate?
Yes, I'm good with anything over there.
And then are you going to practice at Iowa State, or where are you going to?
No, we're practicing at Waukee in the morning at 10 o'clock.
That's quite the busy place. Everybody wants to go through there.
Everybody wants to go through. That is a nice place.
And then you got to have some fun, too, while you're here.
We got to have fun, and I also have scheduled in an hour and a half study time. Everybody has to study for an hour and a half tomorrow at some point.
And non-basketball?
Not basketball. It has to be studies from school.
What's your subject that you teach at the school?
I don't. I'm a farmer.
You're a farmer?
I'm a farmer.
Did you sell some corn today? It was up again.
Nah, we're going to wait a little bit.
You're going to wait a little bit more? You're going to hold out a little more?
Yeah, and I'll take $3. That's what'll happen.
Oh, boy, you are a farmer, Coach. I'll tell you that's Doug Winterfeld, head coach of Sioux Center. We'll see you on Thursday. Have fun tomorrow.
We will. Thank you.
All right, second half coming your way next year on CISN.TV.
It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa. Why do I look for the
We're ready to play half number 2, West Sioux with 10, Treynor with 30. Hello, everybody. Paul Yeager, Dar Danielson. Half number 2. Man, those half times go fast, don't they?
Yeah, they do, especially when you get the coaches in and get talking with them, you know.
I appreciate the coaches. We've been trying to work the coach in from the previous game in the game after, so it's an effort, and we just want all of them to stop by. We appreciate all the time we're getting from them, and there's videos on our Facebook page. My thanks to Joe Danielson for doing those things, and this week, and doing a great job, and asking some of those questions and getting a chance to see the girls, and that's all what this is about, is the player. And we're going to have a travel for Treynor to start. 31 seconds in, and there's a turnover. Not quite the way Treynor wants, but West Sioux's just got to do it one bucket at a time, right, Dar?
Yeah, they got to just can't get in a hurry and start throwing up threes, but you got to do it one bucket at a time, and then you got to find a way to stop Deichler or two on the other end.
Deichler with 16 first half points. And she leads all scorers. In fact, you could just say Deichler 16, West Sioux 10. Nice transition, Jay. Good look there by Sudman. She'll get a chance again for three. This time it goes. She hit the three before half and hits it again to start the scoring.
Yeah, and they had not hit a three until that one right before the half, and now they've got two here. They were 1 of 9 in the first half.
Her first, team foul number 1 in the second half.
The lead is 23. Sioux Center, or I'm sorry, I've been talking Sioux Center. West Sioux, they start with Koopmans, McKee, Mace, IGHSAU, and Erickson. And with it right now is McKee, and they're going to say she double dribbled. We'll turn it over to Treynor, who puts on the floor Sydney Carmen, Connor Sudman, Kayla Chapman, Madeline Deichler, and Sydney Huseman in the white. There'll be a foul right there in front of the Treynor bench.
Emma Mace, I think.
Number 22, Emma Mace. Her first.
Treynor's lone loss this year came at the hands of Bishop Heelan, 59-55. West Sioux lost to Sioux City West, Unity Christian, and Hills Beaver Creek of Michigan.
A lot of teams playing
Minnesota. I wrote MI. It is MN. Sorry, that's a long way to go if they're playing Michigan. Sorry.
Yeah. A lot of teams are playing some out-of-state teams.
Erickson
nowadays
kicks it out. The hoop scoop is good. Emma Mace, her first two of the ball game. And that ends a big run by Treynor. Deichler's posted up down on the left block. She's really been on that left block a lot. They go to the right side. And that's Huseman, and she is fouled on her way to the basket.
IGHSAU, I believe, with the foul.
Her third, team foul number 2.
And that's her third.
Line for Treynor, Sydney Huseman, shooting 2.
First free throw is good by Sydney Huseman, a junior. Hits the second free throw. Treynor hits 35 now. We're going to have a whistle.
Kayla Chapman a little too tight on the defense.
Her second, team foul number 2.
Falcons will put it in play right in front of us. Kind of a Treynor just has not allowed West Sioux to really get a good look at the basket here. Trying to move it around that defense. Still working that 2-3 zone. Erickson thinks about the three, puts it on the floor, drives. And the rebound comes to Huseman. Now Treynor goes to work. Chapman gets it back from Huseman. Coming up top is Connor Sudman. Inside Deichler. Gets it over. Nice backside pass. Huseman gets the easy 2, and the assist goes to Deichler.
That was almost unfair. Everybody's collapsing on her, and she just peeks around him and drops the pass in there for the assist.
And then they get the steal. So Treynor will put it in. Up 25. Connor Sudman fouled.
Fouls on West Sioux, number 22, Emma Mace. Her second, team foul number 3.
Treynor shooting 43% from the field. West Sioux 24%. Hard to win any game when you're under 30 or 35%, or at least be in a game.
Yeah, and they were, what, 0 of 2 from three-point range?
Yeah, they haven't really, they're not a three-shooting team.
Number 10, Katie Blankenship.
Blankenship comes in.
Check into the West Sioux lineup.
And Danielson back in.
And Danielson. Leads 27. Schweisaw's pass is tipped away and then gets it back. They're going to have to get it across, and they do. Erickson comes up. Good hustle play to help out the team to extend the drive. They go in on the pass, and then on the entry, the foul will be called on Sydney Huseman.
Yeah, just a little push in the back there of Erickson. So he got it in.
Schweisau hits
Basket by number 35, Schweisau.
her first 2 points of the game. Winner of this contest will play in the 2A semifinal Friday morning.
Against the winner of the next game, right?
Winner of the next
City,
game.
Regina and Grundy Center.
In transition, the shot by Sudman not there. And the Falcons clear it. Approaching 3.5 in the third quarter. Erickson drop step underneath. Deichler's defense pushed Erickson under the basket. Didn't give her a good look at all. And up ahead, shot off the mark. Chapman, West Sioux gets it. Schweisau holds. And West Sioux will now dribble it up across the top. Going to have to try to find a way to get it inside. This zone has just been tough. Erickson, the 15-footer off the mark. Rebound, Blankenship. Scratch that, sorry.
I mean, and they do a
That's
good job of
Stockdale.
moving the ball around anyway, but when you're down this far, that offense doesn't help you come back quickly. And again, you talk about not being a three-point shooting team, too, and that's, you know, it's hard when you're not built to come back from 25 down.
Let's see, West Sioux has only attempted 156 threes, by far the least of any team. You know, the one that's attempted the most is the game next, and that's Iowa City Regina, 544.
Wow.
Sudman's shot is off the mark. That's quite a discrepancy. You just imagine those two teams trying to play. Kicked ball. Sudman will do it again.
You know how many threes I attempted in my career?
2? No, none. There probably wasn't a 3.
Oh, the year after I graduated.
Yeah.
The 3 came in. Yeah.
You know, I was talking to Brad Rose yesterday, athletic director or activities director at Valley, and he was watching Fairfield. And I go, they don't even remember you in Fairfield. He goes, my jersey's been retired. I once hit 5 threes in a season. I go, what? Yeah, it was a record. It was the first year of the 3.
Year for threes.
Treynor moving it. Sudman inside. Chapman dribbles. Deichler fakes left, goes right, shoots, won't go. And we're going to have a push, and we're going to go the other way. It'll be on Treynor.
Well, if they'd had the three-point shot, my average would have been up, skyrocketed from 3 to about 5 a game, you know.
It's a huge percentage increase. It's all fun with numbers.
Yeah.
Still some pressure by Treynor here in the three-quarter court. West Sioux gets it across, and then there's another foul. This one will be on Stockdale.
Matthew Stockdale, first second, team foul number 5.
Under 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Treynor in control. Erickson now top. That is Blankenship. IGHSAU for 3. Good! Peyton IGHSAU. She scored their last 5 points. (39-17). Deichler hasn't scored yet this half, Dar.
She hasn't?
No, she had 16 at the break.
She's had a couple of assists, but yeah.
She's got 7 rebounds, though.
And the issue with West Sioux is they scored 4 in the last quarter, and they're going to score 7 in this quarter, but that's, and only 6 in the first. It just, the scoring against that defense has not been there.
As we approach the 1 minute mark, Treynor has the basketball. Sudman thought about the step back, Jay, instead pulls it out. Sometimes teams like to work on things. Deichler's posting, gets it, calls, kicks. One more pass. 3 ball, off the mark. Rebound, West Sioux, 45 seconds. Plenty of time for a good look at the hoop. Blankenship's pass is knocked away. Treynor last year, Dar, in that 2A final, lost that heartbreaker to Western Christian, and Western Christian then loses a heartbreaker trying to get into the tournament. If you haven't seen that shot, I think it was on Twitter. In fact, I thought I heard it was on ESPN Sports Center.
I think it was.
And it was an incredible play by North Union. Erickson in the paint, no good. Fights for the board. Deichler gets it. 15 seconds. Treynor has a chance. Sudman drives. 10 seconds. Pulls it out. Wait till 5. Sudman up top, behind the back, drives. Fadeaway foul at 1.5. She'll get a chance to shoot free throws before the quarter expires.
Was that the shot where she half-court dribbled and turned?
Yeah, so to North Union needed a bucket to win. 7 seconds, maybe 10 seconds left. Gets the ball in bounds, nearly a 5-second call at midcourt. Somehow goes over the top of the defense, and then a 3-point, not even fadeaway. We're talking hook shot 3 that went and shocked Western and put North Union, who will play Panorama tomorrow at 11:45. We're going to keep playing today, the 4th quarter, when we come back on CISN.TV.
I opened the Hearing Clinic to offer patients and their families a positive healthcare experience. If you have trouble hearing clearly at church, at the movies, watching TV, or with your friends and family in a group conversation, what are you waiting for? In less than half an hour, we can give you peace of mind and answer any questions that you may have. Call us today to schedule your appointment. The Hearing Clinic, 515-440-3323. We listen, you hear.
The value of staying active cannot be overlooked in our lives or our young athletes. However, high-intensity workouts come with the risk of injury. If you or your child have sustained a sports injury, Select Physical Therapy in conjunction with Iowa Ortho are here to help with 2 convenient walk-in locations.
From diagnosis through recovery, you'll be put directly into the hands of experts who will evaluate and treat your sports-related injury.
Call us today for an evaluation.
Treynor will open up the 4th quarter with a pretty darn big lead, 40-17. West Sioux here in the state tournament, and they are without their best player, at least on the preseason side, Taylor Rodenberg. She injured her knee early in the year. She is headed to Morningside. And, this team is good. This West Sioux team is good. Sometimes when you have an injury like that, and somebody else steps up and fills a void, and it makes teams stronger sometimes when they lose that one player. And West Sioux not feeling like one player would make the difference right now, but They are still hanging with Treynor. They held Treynor only 10 points in the third quarter. 3 ball on the way to start the fourth. Kayla Chapman. Wow. That's a Shields 3-point play.
And
turnover, and Treynor gets it back. 3-pointer again. Off, this time off the mark for Chapman. Rebound, Treynor. Yeah, we had a really good 2A final last year. 3 shot is off the mark by Sydney Carmen, and West Sioux will have it.
The number that sticks out, though, when you look at West Sioux in this roster is the number of 12s, the number of seniors on this roster that they're going to lose. And you look over at Treynor, and there's only 1.
But that's a big one.
And it is a big one, but
Deichler is a senior. She is headed to Briarcliff. She's the career leading scorer for Treynor. And when you're putting up numbers like she is, 18 points a night, and she is a little under that right now at 16. So the free throw is good by Josie McKee. Hits 1 of 2. 43-18. Chapman drives, turnaround, shot's good. Chapman having a nice game. She's got 13. Into the corner, now top. West Sioux now finally getting a little bit of space, and a nice drive and shot there. Katie Koopmans. The lead is 25. Sudman inside Deichler. Turnaround, that's a different move. She's got all the post moves. Turn and face, drop step, front. That's the weak side, and that's a foul. So we've seen where teams have collapsed on Deichler, and then she somehow found the other side. That time it went the other way. It went into Huseman, and the foul is charged to Sioux.
Yeah, and then was it the first quarter where she stopped, faked, and everybody stood still, and then she drove right by him and scored, and then they went down to her on the block, and she was scoring all kinds of shots there. So a lot of range, a lot of ability to score, and she's going to come out of the game.
She might be done for the night at the 6-minute mark. If it is, she finishes with 17. But clearly made her presence felt in this ball game. Doing it on the rebounding side of things, doing it on the scoring side. Nice 6-foot transition shot, Josie McKee.
Well, and having the knowledge, too, when they are collapsing and knowing that she's the focal point, then finding the open person when they collapse on her was key, too.
We're going to have a foul.
Fouls on West Sioux, number 14, Josie McKee.
So that's the 6th team foul. We'll be in free throws for the final 5:26 with the next foul for either team. So you get a look at the camera from JT the Nut. Operating camera there on the low side. Yes, that JT the Nut, if you watch WHO TV Sound Off a few years ago. The forever intern, big UNI sports fan, hockey fan. Nice move on the underside. Kayla Chapman, wow.
Yeah. It should be one of the junior coming back, so as they start looking.
Sioux gets it to fall. The 3 bucket, the Shields 3-point play.
They'll move on, another game to play in the tournament yet, but you start looking to next year, and there's some scorers and some players coming back.
Which I think puts a shutter down many in Class 2A. Yeah. Underneath, backside pass. Way to complete. Kayla Chapman now with 17. Now hit the half-century mark.
Foul on Treynor, number 10. Tori Castle, her first.
Let's see, we see some teams here starting to quite tell which. Got to look at coaches. These are 1A teams, I think, here, Dar. Because Regina should be in the locker room. Free throw is missed. Erickson gets it, rips it, puts it back up and scores. Abby Erickson, 2 more. Regina and Grundy Center. One team used to be in here, one not as much. Regina features one of the best shooters in the state, Mary Crompton, leading scorer in the 2A field. Now, there was a report from Jeff Linder of the Cedar Rapids Gazette citing multiple sources that Alex Weiss, the junior for Regina, is out tonight. She has 15 points, so that could be a game changer in that one, and that'll be coming up here sometime around the bottom of the hour as the free throw is good by Chapman. 4 minutes to play. Treynor in control. West Sioux playing their heart. IGHSAU drives and kicks. Gets it back in the corner. Erickson trying to make a move to get open down low. That shot, dry foul, is going to be called on Chapman. Nice drive by McKee. Actually, that was Koopmans on the drive.
Her second, team foul number 8. The line for West Sioux, the offense.
She'll miss the first one, get a chance at the second here. Katie Koopmans misses. I may have been saying Koopmans the whole game. My apologies there. Koopmans.
And that's 11 points in the quarter, the most they've scored in a quarter. So they've
scored 6, 4, and 7.
Now 11 on this one, but
3 ball on the way. Castle's off the mark, and then a foul. Still a rough night shooting for Sioux. They have gotten up to 33% from the field, but Treynor, 18 of 43. That's good for 41%. Rebounds are pretty.
Turnovers.
Yep, rebounds are similar, but it's turnovers. That's the story. 14-4. West Sioux leading the category they don't usually want to lead. Koopmans hits the second. Treynor moving it around now. Approaching 3 minutes. Probably the last few touches for these starters. You already have some bench getting some action. Nice turnaround, looking for it is Chapman. She's working for it. I would imagine Chapman's one of those players they'll look to next season to put some points on, but Treynor far from done so far. IGHSAU drives. Shot won't go. Chapman the rebound.
Well, yeah, Chapman's almost averaging 17 here too. So,
and she has 20 on the game and 2 rebounds. But it's Deichler's double-double, 17 points and 10 boards, the story of the game.
I'm about to see a line change here for Treynor.
Get ready for the substitutions. Chapman's tied up, and timeout White. All right, so before the jump ball, which would have stayed Treynor basketball.
And that'll allow them to get
the final 2:23. Yep, when we come back.
Many times at the Lodge of Ashworth, new members come to us from their big, beautiful homes. They find our spacious 2- and 3-bedroom suites to be an ideal fit. We have a limited number of these larger and penthouse-style suites, perfect for the retiring executive style living. We have suites ready for immediate move-in, or we can help you customize. The Lodge of Ashworth is all-inclusive, no surprise additional fees or upcharges. Call us today for a private tour and ask us about our flexible pricing plans.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Whole line of changes for Treynor. We'll try to get him here to you. With the basketball right now is Bree Chauncey. Now that's Gracie Hansen, Alyssa Keller, and now that's Anna Halverson. And it's taken away by West Sioux. Schwesaw has it. Gets it McKee for a moment, and then Copeman's. And West Sioux is going to take a quick timeout to get in some new players.
Number 32, Sydney Ranking.
Sydney Ranking.
Number 24, Samantha Salter.
Samantha Salter.
Kaylee Bach. And number 21,
Kaylee Bach.
Dana Skipper. Back into the West Sioux lineup.
And who was that last one? I missed one there. Oh, Dana Skipper. Dana Skipper.
All right. Ranking. Now back. And taken away by Treynor. Dribbling it up is Keller, who drives, and she's in the book.
Nice move.
She says, I need more time, coach. That's a freshman. Making the most of her opportunity. Seize the moment, right, Dar?
Yep.
It's grounds for celebration. Carpe diem. Let me come up with a couple of other coffee names. I don't want to give you coffee this late in the night. You'll be up all night.
Yep.
Andy, I think, did a Red Bull before the 6:45 game last night. Maybe not his best decision.
I think I got him on the 10 a.m. tomorrow.
I think you do.
Yeah.
Andy and Dar, Dyke, New Hartford, and Cascade. You know, Dyke, normally a volleyball school. We talked about all the way back at 9:30 this morning on the pregame show. But they're making a run now in basketball. Final 40 inside. Not the cleanest look at the basket, but West Sioux gets it here as we approach the final 30 seconds of the game. Shipper. Now back. Salker was open for a moment. Drop step. And that one's taken away, and that's the final 10. Treynor will walk it up. Treynor will advance to the Class 2A semifinal game for the second year in a row. The 54-30 victory over West Sioux. Treynor scores 14 points in the fourth quarter. West Sioux, their best quarter of the game with 13, makes it a 24-point victory. But Treynor moves on, Dar. They know how to get to the semifinals and finals. They're taking the right steps so far this year.
Yeah, they look good tonight. Came out just methodical, great passing, and got it to Deichler a lot. And, you know, didn't show many gaps in their defense either. So come out, did what they wanted to do here in this quarterfinal round game.
Kayla Chapman finishes with 20. Madeline Deichler, 17 points, 10 rebounds. 9 points for Connor Sudman, 6 for Sydney Huseman, 2 for Alyssa Keller. And then for West Sioux, they finish 8 points for both Peyton Schwesaw and Abby Erickson. They both have 8, 7 from Katie Copeman's, 3 for Josie McKee, 2 for Emma Mace, and as well for Megan Danielson. As their West Sioux gets their trophy, finishes the year at 21-3. 21-4. Treynor improves to 20-1. Or 23-1, depending on which stat I look at. I've got it in 2 places. My apologies. So Treynor moves on. Treynor will play. Their next game is the 2A semifinal Friday morning, 10 a.m. here on this floor and on this same website of CISN.TV. Dar, that's your last game of the day.
Yep.
Joe's coming up next.
Hand it off to Joe and Jackie.
Joe and Jackie will have for you the Grundy Center and Iowa City Regina game here on CISN.TV. That'll be our 7th of 7 for the day, game 14 of the tournament. For Dar Danielson, for Peter Tarpey, and the rest of the crew here at Wells Fargo Arena, I am Paul Yeager. Thank you so very much for watching. So long for just a while.
Thanks for watching our live coverage of the Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament on the Central Iowa Sports Network. You can check CISN.TV for a replay of this game. The free coverage of today's game was presented by Mid-American Energy, Schottenkirk Chevy of Waukee, Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottlers, and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union.
And there's the travel.